Hello, friends. Happy Tuesday. I can't believe it's Tuesday again. I have been looking forward to this little video because after we stamped last week, I got so excited about what else I could make with these adorable springtime scenes bundle. So, if you joined me last week, you'll have seen that I made this cute little card and it still makes me happy when I look at it. So if you've never joined me before, or this is your first time, or even if you've joined me multiple times, say a little hello in the comments because I love to share little paper crafty inspiration. And I want to connect with you. So say a little hello. My name is Genevieve Coe. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Markham, Ontario, Canada. And I just love playing. I actually had a super stressful morning. Go ahead, ask me why it was so stressful this morning. I know, boohoo, my life is rough. But it was actually stressful because I didn't sleep well last night. I got up at around 2 a.m. and then I couldn't go back to sleep. And I was up. And so finally around 5:30, I gave up and I came down and kind of enjoyed the quiet morning, tried to make the best of it and enjoy, another wonderful day that I've been given to be alive. But then it was actually time to book. How many of you are Disney fans out there? I am planning to go to Disney World next week, I think. And so you have to go on early if you want special kind of lightning lane passes. And I thought I had checked everything, that everything was ready. And then I couldn't, my daughter's going with me. I couldn't add my daughter into any of these passes. And so, I just felt super stressed about it. And I was already on edge from not sleeping, because tell me how you feel. But when I don't sleep, I become like a bear, a different person. So, how do you feel when you don't get sleep? Yeah, so that's how I felt when I was trying to book these Disney passes and it wasn't working. And I had to call Disney and I'm on hold for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm imagining all these passes are like disappearing. Anyway, and I'm trying to text my daughter. I tried to FaceTime her, but 7 in the morning. What 20-year-old is going to be awake at 7 in the morning? So she did like text, but she wasn't happy. And then I wasn't happy because I couldn't figure out why she wasn't helping me to get these passes. And yeah, I know. First world problems, right? So all of that to say is I am happy to do a little bit of crafting with you. This is what I made last week. Let's see what we're going to get this week. Okay, we're going to use exactly the same. Oh, and to add to my excitement this morning, my camera doesn't work. Okay, so my cell phone camera will not work today. So I had to hook up a different mechanism and you have to cheer for me. I hope it works. But this is the bundle that I want to play with today. So this is the Springtime Scenes bundle. It is a stamp set, but there are dies that have some really fun features in it, like creating this fun little leaf kind of cutout. Okay, and I did not cut that with scissors. There's a little die that does that. So let's see if my new attempt at a camera works. Good morning, Rose. Good morning. Okay, so tell me if you can hear me. If I, okay. Hold on. So you won't be able to see me at the same time, but let's see. Tell me if you can hear me when I change my camera. Okay, so now we should be able to see my tabletop. Can you guys still hear me? Okay, can you still hear me? Because I don't know when it switches to another camera if you can hear me. Okay, of course I'm talking, and if you can't hear me, you won't be able to tell me that you can hear me or not because you can't hear me. Okay, so did you hear me when I showed the tabletop? Say yes or no, because that would really stink if you couldn't hear me at all. Okay, while I do this new camera setup business thing. Okay, Okay, so while I'm waiting for some comments to see if people could hear me when we did the tabletop, I want to know if you are on my email newsletter list, because if you're not, you should be. Exciting things coming up starting in May. There is a brand new product launch, and this is one of our newest catalogs that'll go live in May. And I'm going to have a special, excuse me, special excuse me, I never sneeze only once. A third one might be coming. A special virtual party. Okay. And so you get invited to this party if you've shopped with me in the past year. Okay. So I sent out or if you're on my team Stick Stampers, okay, my team of stampers. So let me know if you think you should have gotten an invite and you didn't. I sent out the invite yesterday to those who have shopped with me in the past year. Okay. And so that's, if you go to my online store and shop, or you attend my classes and you shop for product. Okay. So I haven't seen if anyone says they can hear me or not hear me. Okay. So I'm going to switch. So, what else there's other things I want to tell you, but let's get crafting so that I can make sure you can hear me or not. Okay, so here is this lovely springtime scene stamp set. Okay, it actually has 12 different stamps inside, and it's got words, it's got images, it's got this adorable ladybug. So I always suggest buying things in bundles, because when you get the two together, you actually save 10%. Okay, so it's better if you can get it together. So that is what I suggest. Now I'm wondering if this is a little too close up for you. Let me know oh, good. Linda says she can hear me. Okay, I was really concerned if you couldn't hear me. I'm trying to see whether I can get a little higher vantage point here. Okay, because Murphy's Law, I just felt like I felt like I've gone through a bit of a turmoil this morning with my not as successful as desired Disney Pass purchase. I mean, I still ended up getting them, but not at the ideal times of the day. But again, first world problems. Okay, glad you can hear me. And then I had camera problems today, so that's why we're not sure. Okay, so let's see what we can create today. As you saw last week, if you joined me, we made this cute little love note size card. But today I want to make just a kind of regular card, regular size card. And so I am going to grab some cardstock here. Okay, and this is our thick cardstock. Okay, and this one, let's check, should be 11 inches by 4¼ inches. So we're having it open this way. So this is 11 inches and this is 4¼ Okay, that will be our card base. And then I was looking at these dies. I think I might have pointed it out yesterday, but I really was kind of interested in this die here, because isn't that like a perfect little frame? And then because it's springtime, I'm thinking flowers here. So I grabbed this die. Okay. And so let me show you how you can use these dies to cut out some really cute shapes. Okay. So I'm going to use our cut and emboss machine. This is the mini sized one. We have a larger size one, but these are pretty small, so they're easy to fit through the mini one. Okay, and what I'm going to do, this is like a press. So anything you see me using, you're welcome to purchase it. It's always great to purchase authentic Stampin' Up! Material from me, because you get all my kind of extra perks. So right now this month, just in April, all orders $65 or more will get a special branded coin purse. So let me show you of that little coin purse when your order is $65 or more. I have different designs. And so look at how cute it is. It's got little branding on it. It has some cute springy flowers. So that's why it's better if you shop with me if you don't have a demonstrator, and because you get those little gifts or any extra specials I have. But as well, authentic Stampin' Up product always comes with a warranty, and so you're not going to have a problem with something arriving broken and then not having any customer service to take care of it. We have our own agents that help support anyone who purchases. And of course, I am here to help you facilitate that process. I'm your creative coach. I'm your customer service help. I'm here to support you with private creative events. And so it's so much more than product. It's really the whole experience. And of course, you're supporting local. You're supporting my small business. And so I really appreciate that. Okay, so we will pop that in there. And then we just simply roll, okay? And then it actually presses it down. I know it's hard to see because I've got it so up close today. But it cuts out that shape, okay? And you can even see, maybe if I, this light here, can you see the little stitching on the edge? It's so pretty. So let's do a few of these. Okay, so that's one. I think I would like to have 3 of them. And then we'll cut that out as well. Okay. Cut this out. Oops, do we get the paper? Yeah. We'll roll that through. Good morning. I've had already 2 challenges today. My phone camera not working. Disney Pass purchasing, not ideal. But again, first world problems. I'm glad I was still able to go live with you today, that I had this little backup camera that I could use. Okay. So tell me, everybody else, I hope your morning is going a little bit better than mine. What did you do this morning so far? I think what I really need is a coffee, since I've been awake since 2 in the morning. I don't normally drink coffee, but today might be a coffee day, honestly. I drink decaf coffee, but not regular coffee, typically, because sometimes it makes me feel all crazy inside. Caffeine and me don't always agree. Okay, I'm not going to put that too far away, but I want to show you our 3 little frames that I've got now. Okay. And then I'm imagining, so I wanted to make kind of a clean and simple kind of card. So I thought it might be nice to have white on white. Okay. And we can always pop these up to give them a little bit of dimension here. But I was looking at this flower die, and I love the detail inside. So I thought I could kind of decorate these little frames with these flowers. And I thought, why not kind of do like a monochromatic color idea? And so what I did was that, oh, where is it? I grabbed my color wheel. Okay, so if you're someone that kind of is not sure how to get colors together or how to match colors, and Stampin' Up! Is so special because their colors are unique and thoughtfully curated, the colors. So I thought, you know what, I kind of want to go with a monochromatic. And so I thought, you know what, like, why don't I kind of spin this wheel? If I do blues, what might be a good option there? And so I was like, oh, pool party, balmy blue, azure afternoon. That might be nice. But there's also like, you can kind of see, using this color coach, you can kind of see which colors might go together. right? These complementary ones are ones opposite on the color wheel, right? So this, this kind of section would kind of coordinate with this kind of section, opposite like that. Okay. But then there's also I'm not a color theorist, but triadic, right? And so then these three colors could also work together. So it just gives you clues and ideas on how to put colors together. But I wanted to go a little more monochromatic. And so just having this little window here helped me. I kind of spun it and thought, do I want to do greens? If I do greens, what kind of greens? More yellowy green. But I don't know. I was feeling the blues. And so as I looked at the blues, I thought, you know what? Pool Party, Balmy Blue, and Azure Afternoon might go really nicely together. So that's what I decided to do. I'll grab this little die from the Springtime Scenes dies. And then I grabbed those exact colors. So we've got Azure Afternoon, Balmy Blue, and Pool Party. Okay, so you can see kind of how those colors go together. Okay, and then I will just cut them out one at a time using that coordinating die, and we'll see how our card comes together. Okay, so I want to show you this because sometimes people say to me, I don't know how you have time. So the way I look at it, first of all, is how do I not have time to do something for myself that brings me enjoyment? Okay, life is a pretty sad place if you don't make time to do things that bring you joy and help you to create. Because I really believe we were all created to be creative beings in some way, shape, or form. And what I love about Stampin' Up! Product is that it helps you to be creative. The tools, the colors, those curated colors, the artwork of the stamps. So I don't have to draw or have amazing handwriting, but I can still experience kind of my way of creativity. So there's so many different ways to use it or use our products. So I've already punched that out or die cut it out. So can you see there the detail in that die? So that is the Pool Party. And here's another one. This is, I'm going to do the Balmy Blue. I don't know if you can see me cutting there. The Balmy Blue, we'll cut that out. Oh, where did I put the flower I just cut out? That's always the fear, right? I should have a special spot for it. Oh, I see it. It's on the table. Hello from Saskatchewan. Welcome. Okay. And Maureen, good. Okay, so now I'll show you these two colors together so that you can kind of see. Normally I'm a pink girl. How many of you are super surprised that I'm not doing pink tones? Okay, so we've got the Pool Party, we've got the Balmy Blue, and then we'll do one more, the Azure Afternoon, using that same die. Okay, I like the Azure Afternoon. I kind of forgot about that color until I used the Color Coach. And again, the Color Coach is something you can just purchase on my online store and counts towards your sales. Oh, the other great thing about shopping with Stampin' Up! Is that you get 10% back. Everything you purchase, you get 10% back in rewards to offset the cost of your future purchases. So, I mean, where else can you get that? Like, that's awesome too. Okay, so there you go. There's our three colors. Let me hold them together. I'll move this cut and emboss machine out of the way. And I know people like to use their rewards in different ways. Some people use it all at once. Some people save it up. Some people use bit by bit. Okay, so here's our three little flowers. Okay, we'll dress it up there. Okay, so I am going to pop these up. I'm going to keep it clean and simple, but I think if I wanted to, I could shade the edges, but I'm going to keep it clean and simple. I'm going to just pop these up using some little dimensionals here. Okay, and these just add some little texture. And then we'll put these down. Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, the color coach helps you to know how to store your cardstock. Yeah, some people like to store it in kind of rainbow colors. I like to store mine by color family. So, because Stampin' Up! Has different color families, the brights, the regals, the neutrals, and the subtles. So I store them by color family, but I could kind of see, making a change and storing all the, going by like color, like rainbow color instead. All the yellows together, all the greens together. Okay. There we go. Now, if you live locally, I really encourage you to come on out to my new product kickoff, which is happening on May the 23rd. And I'm going to have a special, product sale going on. Maybe my claw machine will come out. We'll have some snacks, and you'll get to play with some of the newest product that's coming out in May. So I invite you to come if you're locally. It's just $20 or free if you place an order that day, as long as your order is $30 or more. And I'm sure you'll find some new goodies to get. So you may as well think of the event as free. I should use the grids on the glass mat here to try to line it up a bit. The older I get, the harder it is to line things up. I don't know why that is. But I'm not going to fuss too much over it, because the reality is, if it's imperfect, that actually shows that it's handmade, and it adds to the charm. Okay, so as I was saying, when people ask me how I have time to do this, I always say, we always choose how we invest our time. And doing this is an investment. It's not a waste of time. It's an investment. An investment for my health, an investment to bless someone else with my creations. Okay, so already we're looking a little more exciting than a plain piece of paper. And I just want to choose a sentiment here. You guys can tell me which one. Maybe I'll go with this one. We'll get through this together. And I like the font on this. So I'll pop that on a block here. And our stamps, again, they are manufactured and undergo a quality control, and also are part of the warranty. So you want to make sure that you're getting high quality things. Okay, so I think I'll just stamp this right down here at the bottom. And since I'm kind of falling in love with this lovely afternoon azure, I'm going to use that. Oh, if I find the ink pad, I probably just used it the other day. And then here it is. Okay, it's so bright and cheerful, actually. Makes me feel happy. And this time I'm going to use the grid on my glass mat. Again, the glass mat is something you can purchase through my online store. It's easy to wipe off. It gives a very firm and sturdy surface, and it's got these grid lines, so it just helps me line up my paper. And we just go straight down and straight up. Okay, see how lovely the cardstock coordinates with the ink? That is wonderful, classic. So good to have the coordinating products, because if you're going to take time to do something, you may as well use the right materials. You may as well use the the right things to help your finished project look finished and great. So it looks a little empty this way. We got to have some gems here, I think. And the first ones I pulled out because I'm playing with blues are these. Oh, no, this is not the name of it. It says it's Rhinestone Basic Jewels, but it's not. It's called the Blues, something Blues. And then they've got all these kind of different blue little gems. This one's white. This one's cloud cover. I think this one's kind of close to Secret Sea. So we could either use those, but I actually like these little white ones. After all that, I was like, oh, I have blue gems, and I grabbed them, and I ended up using the white ones. Okay. We'll pop that on there. Of course, tools are everything. So if you have difficulty with sort of your fine motor control, you can always use our Take Your Pick tool. Just helps you grab what you want there. And there you go. That is our finished card. I wanted it clean and simple, but you can always kind of dress things up. There's these cute little flowers here on this stamp set. See this little flower? I kind of feel tempted to put one on either side. I was trying to keep it just clean and simple, but what do you think? Should we put one on either side? No, maybe it's too much. No, maybe not. Maybe we'll just leave it like that. Okay, so what do you guys think? I've got this sentiment, the sweet springtime, or we'll get through this together. I don't know which one you like better. But this gives you a clean, simple card making look. Everything you need to purchase this card is available on my online store. So just a reminder, last week and this week, we used the Springtime Scenes stamp set and bundle. I'm a big fan of these dies, as you can tell, because last week I did this one here, and the little ladybug that you can die cut out is so cute. So that's what I was playing with. So head over to my online store if you want to take advantage of my special offer. When you order $65 or more, you'll get one of these little branded coin purses. But of course, when your order is $100 or more, you actually have access to the product of the month, which is just $5. This is the last month that our product of the month will be $5. Moving forward, it will be $7. So, and with your $100 order or more, let me show you all the different product of the months you can choose from. You can choose one for each $100 order you place. So even if your order is $200, you can't choose two. Yeah, it has to be a separate order. Okay, but anyway, over 65, you get a cute coin purse. Over 100, you get access to the product of the month, which is only $5. And the value of the product of the month product is like around $20 or so. So for example, the March product of the month is this Notes of Spring stamp set. You get a whole stamp set for $5. Or we have DSP. I don't know if that's still available. So they're only while supplies last, the product of the month. And then this month for April, there is a special detailed cutting die. So you do need to have the cut and emboss machine to use it. But for $5, like that's amazing. And then also when your order is $100 or more, you get access to, here, I'll come back to look at you. You get access to a special tutorial bundle with 12 different ideas, inspiration with instructions. So photos and step-by-step instructions while using the product of the month. So you don't want to miss out on that. That is an exclusive tutorial bundle. I've partnered up with 11 other demonstrators, and we bring you these great projects. So thank you so much for joining me today. Thanks for your comments. And as always, thank you for your support of my small business. It means so much. And I know you're going to love the products that you purchase because I do. And if you need any help using anything you've purchased from me, don't ever hesitate to reach out. I'm here to support you. Thanks for joining me today, everyone. Thanks for your patience with the camera situation. Bye for now. Have a great day.